Hi everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? I've got a new video that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. You guys know that just watching my videos, I've been a part of the Tech family for a while. Tech Baits, Stoneman and Son Lures, and we have a new soft plastic member. I hope you guys can see that. Probably not, but it's Stump Thumper Baits. And Stump Thumper Baits are made by Sean, who lives in Pennsylvania. And I'll just show you the packaging quick, and then I'll show you the baits. But that's what it looks like. Package came the other day. Oh. There's a note from Sean. Thank you, Mark. And there's a picture of Sean. So if you guys see Sean, you know, on the street, say hi. How you doing? I like your baits. But he's really got some nice looking soft plastics, and of course I had to try them out. So I've got some drop shot baits, some Ned type baits, some Craws, and some swim baits on my first order. He makes other types of baits too, but that's what I started with. So let me show you the swim baits first. Now you guys know I'm not a huge swim bait guy, but I like throwing soft plastic swim baits, like the big hard bait type swim baits. I'm not big on that. I will do it occasionally, but that's not my thing. But these 5-inch swim baits that he makes are really nice. So this is the Bluegill color. And that's what it looks like in the packaging. You can see there's Stump Thumper baits. It's a 5-inch swim bait. This is the Bluegill one, and there's, I hope you guys can see that clearly. I'll put all the information for Sean's baits in the description of the video. But that's his Instagram page and his email page, how you can contact him to make your baits. But I saw a few of these swim baits he made, and I said, I gotta try these out. And that's the Bluegill color. And he asked me if I wanted it with more blue there or purple. I said, let's try the purple. And that looks pretty darn cool. I like that orange on the belly there, or snout. That purple with that white in there and that green pumpkin. That's a really nice looking color. You know, and I like these boot tail swim baits, the way they swim. Like I said, I'm not a huge swim bait guy, but I do throw them. I'll definitely try these out when fishing season gets here. That's his Bluegill color. Got those eyeballs on there. Looks really cool. I'm not sure how I'm going to rig these up yet. I know a lot of guys use the beast hooks, which is probably what I'll try. But I'm going to try some different types and see which one works best for me. And you know, down the road when I actually can throw these, when spring comes around, I'll share that with you guys. But as far as the baits go, gotta love that. And you guys know I say this all the time. This is another custom bait maker where you can say, hey, this is a color I want. Can you make it for me? Send them a picture of a bait fish that you have, that's in your local lake, and have them make it. Here's the baby bass color, which is one of the first ones I saw, and said, I gotta try those. And these are 5-packs. But check that out. Here's your baby bass color. Get some big largemouth sitting on a bed. You swim this through there. They might take a shot at it, but really nice looking. As usual, if you're a member of the Tech Baits family, I guess salt is a prerequisite for joining the team, because these have a lot of salt in them. So maybe not as much as Eric's, but I got a lot of salt, so there'll be salt all over my table here. But it looks like there's some nice fleck in there, some green. I think I see some purple, some gold, maybe some black too. So some nice fleck in that top part of the bait. But it looks awesome. Nice and soft. Can't wait to see how these run in the water. So that's the swim baits I got. I got 2 packs. Those 2 packs. Let's see. What do we got over here? Let me show you guys the drop shot baits. Got 2 different types here. This is the drop shot. I got 2 different types. Here's the drop shot leech. And that color is called Stinky Pink right there. I saw pictures of that on his Instagram page, so I want to try that one. So for you guys that like this style, I think it's a 12-pack, but I'm not certain. 10-pack. If you guys like those, you know, this style of a drop shot bait, I mean, these are really nice. I think they're 4 inches. Let me just double check. Might be 3.5. Yeah, 3.5-inch bait. 10-pack. That's that Stinky Pink color. You can see that salt on there. Looks like there's some blue flake in there. It's a really cool looking color. But when I saw the picture of it, I thought that would be one I want to try. And that is the Drop Shot Leech. The other Drop Shot Leech I got was this blue crush color, which I saw. I thought that was really cool. You can just see the smallies just gobbling this up. Show you that up close. I mean, if that's not a smallie, entice the smallies, I don't know what will. Nice flat belly. I know I say this a lot about a lot of drop shot baits. You could Ned rig this too, I'm sure, very easily. There's enough meat in the head of that you could get a drop shot hook in there and use it as a drop shot too. But I like that green in there and that blue, got different flakes in there. The blue flakes I see. It looks like maybe some black flake too. But there you go. You guys can get a good picture of that. That's really a nice looking color. You can see that being a smallie killer, especially around here in my Clear Lakes. But that's one style of drop shot bait. There you go. The Drop Shot Leech. Now the other style is the Money Shot. And this is a pearl color, 10 pack also. These are 3.6 inches, so a little bigger, and it's a little meatier on the head. Almost kind of looks like, to me, like that, what's that Mac scent bait? The popular one. I'm drawing a total blank right now. But for you guys who throw drop shots, it's that style of body. But this one definitely, Ned rig this. It's definitely got more head to it. It's even got more plastic to it than the other one, than the Leech. There you go. So if you like these style of drop shot baits for you drop shotters out there, there you go. That's a pearl. And I always like to have that pearl one. Good bed fishing bait. Good when that water's dirty. Let's see. Oh, here, I'll show you this. I got the Money Shot in that blue crush color. See how it compares. Hold them up next to each other. I don't know if I put that other one back in the pack or not. But you still got that same blue top. You can see the bait's just a little thicker. That chartreuse green on the bottom there, it really looks great. I love that. I'm loving that color, Sean. Now let me see if I didn't put it back in the pack. Yeah, I did, but I'll take it out. Hold these up side by side, you can see the slight difference here. So if you want something that's maybe a little smaller, now remember the one is 3.5, this one's 3.6. So these are the same exact color, but you can see the differences. Just a slightly bit longer, a little bit thicker. So if you guys like it more like a smaller bait, maybe if the bait fish are smaller that you're fishing in the lake you're fishing, this might be better for you. If you like something that's got a little more bulk to it, maybe you're fishing deeper, want to get down there a little quicker, there you go. Nice looking bait. You know, shape-wise, they're pretty similar. I would just say the thickness is probably the big difference. You know, obviously it's a different mold, but to me this one is just a little thicker. I mean, the tail's similar. This one has the Leech ribs on it. This one does not. Yeah, maybe it does on the bottom. The bottom, it seems like it has some ribs, but not on the top like this one does. This one's a little more smoother on the top than this one. So there are slight differences when you look at them side by side, but great color, great color. And that's the Money Shot 10 pack, 3.6 inch blue crush, 10 pack. So 10 pack go a long way. Okay, now some darker colors. This is the Money Shot in the Shire color. So top of the bait, bottom of the bait, can't go wrong with that. This is the kind of color you can probably throw in any lake anywhere and do well. Shiner color. Looks like a lot of bait fish and a lot of lakes around. You got that black on top. You guys can hear the salt hitting my table and the other bags here. But looks like you got just a white belly. I don't know if that's white or silver. Maybe it's a combo. That black on top, that silver flake in there. It's really cool looking. I have to get that in Ned. But there you go. That's that shiner color. Can't beat that. That's good everywhere. All right, and the last of the drop shot baits, I got this Phantom black one. So if you guys can see the color on there, Phantom black. And let's see how that looks out of the pack. Okay, let's see what kind of flake we got in there. So, you know, black is very good for drop shot baits. I do very well with them. And this one's got some nice looking flake in it. I think I see some green, maybe blue, some, I don't know if that's a gold. I don't know, a bunch of different flake. I don't even know if you could name them all, but there's definitely a lot of different flake in there. I don't know if you guys could see that well, but you get the idea. If you like a black drop shot bait with some flake in there, because that when I'm just moving that around the light, you can really see those colors coming out. Great looking bait. All right, so that's the drop shot baits I got from Sean. And you know me, even though I consider myself a power fisherman and a shallow water grass fisherman and a dock fisherman and fishing wood with jigs, which is what I want to do most of the time. As I've gotten older and maybe wiser, I don't know if that's the word, but Neds have become a big part of my arsenal, as everybody. You know, it's a very popular bait the last few years. But whenever I see somebody making Neds, I always want to try their version, because every version of a Ned has some differences to it. So he has two types that I got, and this is the Ned Leech, 3.25 inches, so 3¼ inch bait, and they're a 10-pack. Always love the 10-packs. And I got a few colors, and this is a color called Houdini. And some of these, I haven't even taken some of these out of the pack yet. I was saving it for the video, so I could really get a good look at them. So if you guys want a Ned that's a little bulkier, because let's be honest, everybody on the lake nowadays is probably throwing a Ned, or at least has one rigged up. So if you have a Ned that's slightly different, maybe it has a different vibration, a different look on the bottom, maybe it'll look more like something that they eat in that particular body of water, could be a big advantage for you. So this is the Ned Leech. Like I said, 3¼ inches, and just looking at it, it looks pretty cool. I like the bulkiness to this here for my hook, so it's not going to tear up on me fast. But this Houdini color is really nice. I guess that's a green pumpkin with a whole bunch of different flake in there. You guys can see that different flake. I see some gold. I'm not sure what those other ones are. Maybe a silver, some black, a little bit of everything. But that's pretty cool looking. You know, a finessey, not a lot of, I'll have to see how these sit in the water, if this tail floats up. Don't know yet. Like I said, I just got these and we're frozen, so not until spring will I know. And when I throw it in the shallows, and I can actually see how it acts in the water. But I do like that wide body, because that's different. It's different than any other net I have, so it'll be nice to try. So that's what Sean calls the Ned Leech. Like I said, 3¼ inch bait. That's the Houdini color, and you get a 10-pack. So that's that one. Got two more of the Leech, and this is called Melon Bomb. See that top side and that bottom side? Pretty cool looking. The 3.25 inch Ned Leech 10-pack Melon Bomb. Let's see how that looks up close. This I like. This I like. I like that green pumpkin on top. Looks like maybe an orangey bottom, which I always love. You guys know that. I guess some orange flake in there. Some black. Not sure if there's any other ones, but that's really cool looking. But I love that color. I love that green pumpkin with. I love green pumpkin with oranges and chartreuses and other blends. It really is just, it's such a natural color. So I can just see the smallies up here just loving these. And that's that Melon Bomb color. Definitely like that. That's a winner. So you guys can see these colors are great. And last but not least, I always have to get this color. My favorite color to throw in mini baits, watermelon candy. It's so versatile, so great in clear water, so great in dirty water. It's just great in everything. I throw more green watermelon candy jigs the last 2 or 3 years probably than any other color. But just check that out. That is nice. So you can imagine throwing this in clear water. If that's not going to make them think that's a bluegill down there, I'm not sure what. But that's just great. And like I said, this is pretty good. This plastic feels pretty sturdy up top. So you can just imagine your Ned hook in there. You've got that nice wide body. So as it starts to tear a little, you can probably move that hook around and still get some bites out of it before the fish destroy it totally. But there you go. That's the Ned Leech. Love it. So this is definitely a new style Ned for my arsenal, which would be great. Now here is what I guess you could say is a more traditional Ned shape. But this is the Ned Thorn. It's 3.5 inches. That's what Sean calls it, the Ned Thorn. And da-da, watermelon candy. Gotta have that. And these I think are 10-pack too. Yeah, 10-pack. So, you know, for you guys, that's your more traditional Ned. Be a little longer, you know, because it is 3.5 inches instead of 2 3/4 or whatever, or 3-incher. But a little longer is not bad. As it starts to get chewed up in the top here, you can just move your hook down and get more fish out of it. Love that color. You guys know I love that color though. If I put that back in, compare the two of them next to side by side for you. So here's your Ned Leech. Here's your Ned Leech, and here's just your regular Ned Thorn. So here's your 2 Ned options from Stump Thumper baits. More of a flat bait, wider, and more your traditional Ned shape. Let's see that tail. Yep, just a regular. So these should be great. Really looking forward to throwing these. All right, let's see. What's the next one here? This is the Phantom Black. You guys saw that in a drop shot bait. Here it is in a Ned. I don't think my colors varied that much. We'll see as I go through the rest of them here, but you know, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that color right there. That black with all that flake in there. Hope the flake comes out in the video if you can really see it. But trust me, there's a lot of different flake in there. Might be hard to see with the salt, but you guys get the idea. There you go. That's the Phantom Black by Stump Thumper Lures. Let's see, Melon Bomb. I got that in this style too, which is awesome. That I don't know if that is that an orange. I'm not sure. Definitely looks like a green pumpkin top, but I love that color. I love that two-tone color like that. These will definitely get thrown when the season rolls around. I got the Houdini in that style, the Thorn. Show you what that one looks like. It's really nice too. That Houdini is really cool. You guys can see these well. But there you go. That's the Houdini in the Ned Thorn, and the last but not least, Coontail. I don't think I showed you this color in anything yet. Nope, definitely not. Of course, it's covered with salt. What is it with you guys with the salt? I think all the guys have a. I don't want to say a salt fetish. Maybe they have stock in a salt company. I don't know. I guess it could be a salt fetish, and there's fetishes for weird things. Maybe salt is one of them. I don't know. But this is the Coontail, which is really a cool. I don't know if that's a smoke with a gold flake and a black flake with that chartreuse tail. I'm not really sure what you would call that. Maybe it's a green pumpkin. Hard to tell. Have to ask Sean, but it looks awesome, and I love that. That is definitely going to attract the smallies around here where I live. But great color. Can't go wrong with that. So some awesome Ned colors. Last but not least, you know I have to get some flipping type or jig trailer type baits. And you can never have enough craws, because I got a lot. But you can always get some more. And this is the Stump Thumper Killer Craw. It's a 4-inch 7-pack. And this color, maroon, is really cool. I saw this on his Instagram page and said I gotta get that one. Let me show you these. These are, I did take one of these out of the pack the other day when I got it and looked at it. But if you guys like craw baits, you know, very realistic. I love these claws with that little thumper on there. That little thickness, I don't know what you would call that, but it has that little thicker craw or claw. It always makes this thump a little better. But, you know, 4-inch bait. I don't know, 4-aught hook might be a little big. I'd probably start it with a 3 and see how that fits. If I find I can get a 4 to flip them, I probably will. Or just use it as a jig trailer. Now, being a 4, I don't have any jigs laying here. Yeah, I'll show rigging at another time, but as far as this goes as a jig trailer, I might cut off a little bit of this tail here just to make it so it's a little more compact with my jig. I'll have to see how it sets on there as a 4-inch bait, but usually a 4-inch bait's a little big for if I use it as a jig trailer, so I'll probably cut that down a little just so it sits on there better. It's not hanging it past my hook too far. But there you go. That's the maroon color in the Killer Craw. 4-inch bait, 7-pack. You guys can hear the salt hitting the table. Oh, let's see. That Melon Bomb, which is a color obviously I like since I got like 3 different baits, I think, in that color. But I think you guys will see how awesome this looks. That's a crayfish color right there, everybody. Love that. That belly. Love that green pumpkin. Love that flake in there. Yeah, that's awesome. That is a nice one. I can see the fishies loving that. You know I say this about everything. You could probably Ned rig this. Put that Ned hook in there, so your hook's going to go in and probably be coming out right there. You could probably throw this on a Ned too. If it's a tough day, give it a shot. Last 2. Well, here's the candy craw color, which I think is similar to the watermelon candy, but not quite the same. Let's take a look at it. But can't go wrong with that. Love that candy craw color. Because here's the watermelon candy, so I mean maybe they're slightly different. I'm sure there's some similarities with the colors, but probably maybe some differences with the flakes, but close. But you know I love that color. So there's your Stump Thumper Killer Craw, 4-inch bait, 7-pack, awesome. And last but not least, this color. As soon as I saw this one, I said I'm getting that one. And my last bag was another Killer Craw, and this is the Crispy Craw color. You guys can see that well there. And take a look at that belly. You know that's just made for me, with my preferences for baits. That is a nice one right there. That dark top with that flake in there, and then that orangey belly with the flake in it. That's nice. That's nice. That will definitely be put through the ringer this spring for those smallies and those largies around here. There you go. That's it, everybody. That's my packs. I think it was 20 altogether. You know, you think you're getting just a few, and all of a sudden, oh, you got 10, 20 packs. I'm like, okay. So it's a good place to start. But that's it, guys. So like I said, custom baits. How many times I sound like a broken record? These are custom made. These are made by a person in their house. This is not a big company cranking out just bait after bait after bait. When you order, it gets made for you, to your specifications of the colors you want. Sure, everybody's got stock colors, but what's great about, you know, the Tech family and the guys in that is you have a certain bait color that is great for your lake. Everybody, you know, we're all from around, you know, the country here at different lakes, different bodies of water. There might be that certain bait that really works great, and bait style, bait color, that works great on your home body of water. And you can catch a crayfish or catch a fish and take a picture of it, send it to these guys, and they can do their best, you know, to make that color, which is awesome. So, you know, it's like you have your own private bait maker, which is pretty cool. So, you know, I encourage you to check out Sean's Baits on Instagram. You can see his email address on there, but I'll put this info if it's blurry. I'll put the info on the description in the YouTube page. But I just contacted him, you know, now that we've gotten to know each other a little bit and talked to him, and just contacted him and sent him the list of what I wanted, and here we go. A couple days later, it's sitting here in my tackle shop. So really great looking baits. You know, just from the eye test, awesome. You know, obviously it's January in New Hampshire, so I'm not going to go out and clang them against the ice. That wouldn't really show you guys much. If a fish bites them through the ice, then you know they're really good. But I don't think that's going to happen, so we'll wait till spring. Believe me, you'll see lots of videos in the springtime, because I'll show you one little thing here. I did get a new toy to play with this season. So instead of just my iPhone out on the boat, I'm going to try that Tacticam camera and see if I can get, you know, how that works as far as, you know, it's made for, you know, filming your fishing videos on the water. So I'm going to really, you know, get comfortable with that and use that this year and see how it goes. So definitely should have some more on the water footage, which I know some people like and ask for this season. But that's it, guys. Like I said, Stump Thumper lures. Sean is the guy. Right now, I know he's doing a special. If you buy 5 packs, you get 1 free. So just watch his addition when he do his order. It's just a little inside joke. But you know, buy 5 packs, get 1 free. So you know, order up. And I know he has another you know, contest going on, which you'll see on his Instagram page, of buying the baits, taking a picture of you catching some fish, things like that, which I thanked him for, because I can't fish now because it's winter, so I can't send him any fishing videos of, you know, I mean, I guess I could, you know, here, you know, I could fake one and show a fish eating, you know, his bait. You know, does that count, Sean? You know, did I win anything doing that? I mean, I don't know. I guess that's kind of cheating, but you guys get the idea. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this. Love these custom baits. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love getting their information out to you guys so you can see them. So share this with your friends. You know, like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Let people know about this stuff, because it's really awesome. You don't have to just buy, you know, the big companies all the time. And, you know, for custom baits, the price is right. For getting a custom-made bait, the price is right. You can't beat it. You'll save money and get custom-made baits. So definitely check it out. I encourage you to check it out. So that's it. So if there's any question on the Stump Thumper baits, let me know. There's been a weird thing I've noticed lately with comments. People have told me they comment, and I check. And I looked at one of my last videos, and it said 6 comments, and I only can see 2. Now, some people, you know, looking at the YouTube thing, they say they could be spam, and YouTube just keeps them out. But I've had people that I know aren't spamming and said, hey, I sent you a comment, but it's not shot. So I don't know. That's a YouTube thing. I don't understand that. If anybody out there in YouTube land knows what I have to do, I've gone through all the settings. I have clicked off allow all comments 100 times, and it's on there, but for some reason it'll say 6 or 7 comments and I only see 2 or 3, so I don't know. I'll keep looking at it, and maybe, like, if one of you guys out there that are better at this YouTube stuff than I am know it, you could tell me what I got to do so that I can see all of them. Even if I have to read a spam one, I'm not going to download anything, but at least if I know it, see what it is, I'll know if it's a good or a spam. Okay, so that's it. Stump Thumper baits. Get on there and get some. They look great. See you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.